Okay, so while everyone was freaking out over the first Roblox ban wave, the one where innocent accounts were getting wiped out for no reason, banned for 1 year for literally just existing with these bizarre abusive payment chargeback ban reasons. You know, whilst that chaos was happening, Roblox quietly dropped a second ban wave and barely anyone noticed. And this time they actually went after some of the weirdest games on the platform. Unfortunately, you know the ones that I'm talking about: public bathroom, roleplay, XYZ dating games, the kind of stuff that makes you question your life choices just from seeing it around on the platform. Roblox did ban a bunch of them, which sounds like a win, right? But of course, there is a catch. There's always a catch. Let's talk about what's actually happening and why the problem isn't really gone. Not surprisingly, the reason that we do know about this one is because of green Lego cats. I feel like if there is anyone that is always going to be talking about these problems and exposing these problems, it's going to be this guy. Thankfully, we still have someone like this in the community. He said Roblox had a good ban wave recently. Several all ages dating/condo games were taken down. Not all, but a good handful. Unfortunately, most, if not all, creators weren't terminated, so people like the official Teddy, who was terminated before, will re-upload their games again. There is a lot to unpack here. Unfortunately, it is exactly as he said. Most of them, if not all of them, just weren't terminated, which kind of completely negates the efforts that Roblox put through with taking down these games in the first place, because if you're going to take down the games but not take down the people that made the games, they're just gonna make the games again. It was 2 weeks ago, I believe, Green Lego Cats made a video about this. Roblox banned public bathroom XYZ dating games. There is a lot that I don't know about these games specifically, mainly because I don't make the effort to look into them. It's that weird, it's that inappropriate, and it's just that disgusting to see or even think about these things being on Roblox that it just makes you not want to look into them. He did make another video a couple days ago as well. Roblox had 2 disappointing ban waves. The first one obviously is the one that I've already talked about. I've already made a video about that one, where people were getting banned for 1 year for doing something that they just didn't do. That's disappointing for the most obvious reasons. The second one is this one that we are now talking about, where Roblox is banning these weird dating games, which sounds like it shouldn't be disappointing, but obviously it is disappointing because these games are just going to resurface, and I'd be surprised if they haven't already resurfaced. By the time I'm making this video or uploading this video, they probably already are back and around on the platform once again. Okay, so if you are like me and you've been on Roblox since like 2011, which is when I joined, you probably remember the old school boys and girls hangout games, and back then they were honestly pretty harmless, absolutely nothing like they are today. Like, yeah, maybe there were some weirdos here and there, and the risks that we have today were very much present back then, but overall it was just kids goofing around. I was the kids goofing around, making avatars, trying to get people to adopt them, or even just trying to make friends in these games. It was not anything gross. It was never anything gross. It was just cringy at worst. But fast forward to now, these games have basically mutated. I go into one of these so-called dating or public bathroom games, and it's like, I don't even really know what I'm looking at. It's no longer just kids trying to make friends anymore. There is straight up weird, suggestive content, people role-playing in the nastiest ways possible, and the entire game mechanics are built around that. Like, I want to know, how did we even get here? How did we end up here? Like, I feel like I blinked from the time that I was 10 playing those innocent games to now 14 years later, and we have whatever these games are supposed to have evolved into, or definitely devolved into. And that's also where this recent Roblox ban wave comes in, because yeah, they've actually started cracking down on these types of games, it would seem. Not publicly for some reason. People aren't really talking about this, and again, Green Lego Cats is really the only person that I've seen talking about this, so they seem to be doing it kind of hush hush behind the scenes like they always do. But if you've been looking closely, You've probably noticed a bunch of these weird games just disappearing, vanishing, poof, gone. So in a way, it's like Roblox is finally realizing how far this stuff has spiraled out of control, and honestly, it's good, because I think we are all tired of stumbling into these games that are clearly made to bypass moderation and to target younger players in really sketchy ways. But here is the thing, whilst it's great that Roblox is taking these weird, inappropriate games down, you also know what they didn't do. The most important part, they did not ban the people making them. Like, hello? These creators literally made games that were so gross or predatory that they had to be completely removed, and you are telling me that they just get to make a new game and try again? There was no warning, no consequence, no ban, no termination, nothing. All Roblox did was delete the games, and yeah, that's something, but it's not enough. It's like putting a flimsy little band-aid on a gaping wound and going, there we go, fixed it. Like, no, you didn't fix anything. You just delayed the problem until next week. Maybe even right now. And the worst part, Roblox acts like they crushed it. They probably pat themselves on the back for solving an issue that is still actively happening. And I'm like, are we living in the same reality? These creators will obviously just re-upload the same type of game with a slightly different title, maybe not even a different title, and a slightly different thumbnail, and boom, it's back. And we all know exactly what's going to happen because it always does. So yes, Roblox took down the games, but the people behind them, they are still here, they are still uploading, still doing the exact same thing they were doing before, and Roblox is pretending it's all fine now. And you know, if someone makes a game that is clearly breaking terms of service and putting kids at risk, they shouldn't just get a slap on the wrist. Sometimes not even that. They should be banned. Full stop. That's the end of the story. Terminated, by the way, not just banned for a few days. And no, I'm not talking about people who accidentally break a rule or like put a funny decal on a shirt that's a little bit bypassing the moderation, but ultimately all in good fun. I'm talking about people who are knowingly uploading creepy, suggestive, borderline predatory games. There is a huge difference. If Roblox can detect a decal with something innocent that looks vaguely suspicious, they can detect an entire game that is literally called XYZ dating, find a bed and have sex in a public bathroom. Like, come on. Use that billion-dollar tech for something useful, maybe. At this point, I think players are doing more moderation than the actual moderation team, and that is just embarrassing. So congratulations, Roblox, you get the "we tried" kinda award for almost solving a problem you caused in the first place, except the problem is still there and actively happening, sometimes even worse than before you tried to do something about it. So please, the comments is the place to go. Tell me what you guys think about Roblox having another ban wave where they banned the dating games but let the creators stay up to create another game. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.